Hi, I'm Kevin Long from JustMeans.com. I'm here at the Biopolymers Symposium in Denver, Colorado. With me here is Mike Malveda. How you doing, Mike?
Great, thank you. Hi.
Great. Mike is from SRI Consulting. Mike, tell me a little bit about SRI Consulting.
Sure, we're a leading global chemical market intelligence and research firm.
Okay.
Providing multi-client reports and single-client consulting to a bunch of chemical companies.
To chemical companies, so
Sure.
providing information to chemical companies.
That's right, helping them make strategic decisions, hopefully.
Okay, and so how is this field, providing information to chemical companies, how has this field changed over the last 5 years?
Well, one of the reasons I'm probably here is the fact that we're getting more into bio-based products, specifically biopolymers or bioplastics.
Okay.
So you see a lot of these multinational big chemical producers who produce conventional or petroleum-based polymers looking at these areas where they can make bioplastics out of bio sources.
And now how is that different from the past? You have the big companies that were making plastics, right? Traditional old plastics. And then I'm assuming you have these small companies that were sort of coming up saying, hey, here's biopolymers, here's a better way to deal with these containers, plastics, whatever you want to call them. What's the difference with these big companies now looking over that way?
That's right. I mean, traditionally you had the big polyethylene or polystyrene producers. Now that we have these up-and-comers, I guess you could say, biosource companies for bioplastics, they're coming in and they're making their mark. They're definitely not just a trend. They're definitely becoming part of the equation.
So they're competing with the big companies?
Absolutely, on a very small scale, but you see long term that maybe something big could definitely happen and is happening right now.
Okay, and so SRI Consulting then provides information to companies that want to break into the biopolymers and the biochemical industry.
That's right. We try to identify market issues, the market landscape. For example, one of the major bioplastic producers is NatureWorks, which originally was formed back in 2002, I believe, from Cargill and Dow, a major multinational company. And just the fact that they're here, they're making a product called polylactic acid, or PLA, getting it into consumers' hands in terms of bioplastic materials such as food containers, bottles, water bottles, those things, has really made an impact in the industry and for consumers as well.
How is that different from what they used to do?
Well, I mean, you'd see people talk about traditional petroleum-based polymers, plastics, and just being thrown away. Now we have the idea of biodegradability, compostability, kind of filling in for that green movement, really identifying with some of these big producers, chemical producers, that, hey, we need to be part of this movement, and how do we get into it, and they're getting into it.
Okay, so the big trend is seeing the big companies, getting the information they need, moving into this market, biopolymers getting more and more popular, seeing the opportunity, the market opportunity.
That's right, there's been great opportunity. You see other chemical markets in the past couple of years because of the economic downturn kind of declining or being flat at best, but you see biopolymers or bioplastics actually increasing. So that kind of opens some eyes.
Okay. Mike, if people want to get information about this from SRI Consulting, want to tell the Just Means community where they should go to see your website?
Sure, feel free to log on to www.sriconsulting.com. We'll see you there.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
This is Kevin Long from JustMeans.com.